you have X size, blah, blah, blah. So they're asking you the question. Okay? So if you listen to them, then obviously you'll be like, hold on a minute, yeah, I think we do, or I think not. If we do, then you can ask someone else to go and get it, right, and give it to the customer. Right? This is good customer service skills. So you listen to them, they've got a question, or they've got a request, or they've got a complaint. It's one of those ones.
Yeah.
So if they are making a request, you try and see what you can do it for.
Yeah.
If you can help them. If they are asking a request, you see if you can do it for them. If they're asking a question, you see if you can answer it in any way. If they're making a complaint, obviously you note down what the situation is and see if you can resolve it in any way.
Yeah.
If you cannot resolve it, then you pass it on to someone senior to you, a senior member of staff or management. And so you'd be like, excuse me, sir, madam, bear with me a minute, I'm just going to call my manager for you. I think they'll be able to deal with you better than I can.
Yeah.
That's just not, you've done your job. The management will come and then they will deal with it and see what they can do about it. But you've done your bit. So that's what customer service means. Dealing with customers, being helpful, friendly. Yeah. So that's what it means. But, so if you've got that, but then the thing is, they'll be asking you, how did you gain these skills? So if you've never actually worked, how have you developed these customer service skills? Because you're stating here that you've got excellent customer service skills in it.
Yeah.
So they'll be wondering, how did you actually gain that skill when you haven't actually worked? So this is why it will be a bit problematic. I'm just explaining to you what it is.
Yeah.
But I don't think you should have it here. What you should have instead of customer service, you know what you should have? Communication skills. Communication.
C-U, isn't it?
C-O-M.
Oh, right.
Double M. U. Yeah, that's it. You know the reciprocation skills. So that's, you know why you should have this one?
I know, do that one.
Right. The reason why you should have this one, because this is always in demand, and you don't have to have worked in order to develop this.
Right, okay.
So, and this will include listening, right?
Speaking of, and dealing with people.
Right.
Would you write dealing with people?
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's only for my notes.
Politely, dealing with people politely and friendly, and in a friendly manner. And using good body language.
Yep. Should you want to put one out?
You put the body language bit.
I put in a friendly manner.
Yeah, you and displaying good and displaying friendly body language.
And I just do body language.
Yeah, it's very important, as in, because they say a lot of the communication takes place through the body language rather than the physical language.
Yeah.
In
a friendly manner, body language.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
This is more of a truer statement. Rather than you saying customer service when you don't have any real customer service experience.
Yeah. So communication skills.
Yeah. You've got a lot of things in here. It would be useful if you could read them again and again and see if you can understand them a bit more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when you say reliable and self-motivated person, what this should mean is that you can be. How do you know you're reliable? Because you've helped other people, your nephews, your other people, and others. You looked after them in a reliable and responsible manner. That's how you know you're reliable.
Right, so just what? Help.
Help, yeah.
Just do it like that because it's like
that's how you know you're reliable. Yeah. You don't know. This is what we say. We want to determine your strengths. You don't know your skill. It's your strength. Well, I'm going to point out to you. You are reliable because there's been situations in your life when you help people, and you were there for them. You did not just cower away. You did not disappoint them. You were there for them.
Yeah. And
that's how you know you're reliable. Self-motivated, well, look at me. Other people would not have been able to do what I can do. Despite my difficulties, I'm able to look after myself, do this, go and I still have a life. So therefore, this shows that I am self-motivated. I don't need someone else to come and motivate me. I'm self-motivated myself.
Yeah, I've got the up and go. I just need the extra push to go. out there to work.
But you've got it.
That bit.
But you've got the first bit, haven't you?
Excuse me. Yeah. What I mean is, I need someone to give me a chance.
A chance. Yeah.
So that's my bit self-motivated.
You got the initiative, but you need the other bit.
Yeah.
But you've got self-motivation there.
Yeah.
So that's a skill, it's a strength.
Mhm.
Pleasant personality. Well, you'd be like, hello, you know.
I'm here.
Enough said. You know? I'm not going to say anything else. If you don't think this is pleasant, then
Go away. See you
know,
later.
yeah, I'm not going to go there. Excellent people skills, clearly. You know, so those are the pleasant, good communication, good communicator, and enthusiastic to learn. Yeah, all right. This is all good.
Yeah.
Caring and sensitive. We've discussed.
Yeah.
You know, with your nephew and your other family members and your friends, who is dedicated to making real difference to person's life. Outgoing and friendly. Great. So it's just, this is all strength.
Right.
This is
Okay.
all like all good text.
So that's all strength.
Yeah, all strengths.
Right.
The only real difficult weakness that you've got is not a weakness, you say a difficulty or a challenge. It's the physical challenge. But you've learned to cope with it.
Yeah. I'll write that up there actually. Is health.
Yeah, again, I wouldn't use the word weakness, I'd say challenge. It's just a better word.
Okay.
So you say really a challenge.
Yeah.
You know, because they know you mean weakness, but you're being positive about it.
I'm not a weak person really.
No, you're not. Exactly. Challenge. It's
all
a challenge
that I go
for you.
through, yeah.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Difficulties, challenges, really is but you add what you must add is, but I've learned to cope with it.
Do you know, I always say that. I learned to
Cope.
cope. Not cope. I like say deal with
Good.
it. It's still the same thing. But
Yeah, I think deal is better actually.
Yeah.
I think deal is a better word than cope. Cope is a bit negative, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I'm just coping. No.
Deal is because
with it.
you've got it. You've got to do it.
Deal,
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I've learned to deal with it. I've learned how to overcome much of it. Overcome is even a better word.
Right,
Okay.
okay.
I've learned to deal with it and overcome as much as I can.
Okay.
Because it's not all bad. It's not all
No.
the same. Some things are a bit more difficult than other things.
Yeah.
So some of the things you actually learn to overcome it.
Yeah.
Innit?
I know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's it.
You're gonna change it around. Do you know how to do it on the computer? You do know. You know. Yes.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah. Play with
I
it.
just take some bits out.
Yeah. Cut and then just type the bits that you want.
That one was to take out, wasn't it? Professional approach to
I think
complaints.
so. It's a bit out of place.
Yeah.
The rest are fine. Just that bit is out
Just
of
that
place.
one.
Yeah. You if you play with it on the computer, and I hope to see you again next Friday if you're here.
Yeah, I'll be
You know-
here. Because my thing is, right, when I done this computer course,
Yeah.
I didn't know, right, obviously I learnt Word, Excel and spreadsheets are not my thing. But I thought every computer come with Word, Excel, obviously not. So I've got to do this open office when I get home and sort that out. And then I can do this.
You know what? I honestly think, in terms of your career, in terms of you actual work in the future, you should be working using computers and using the telephone because, again, this is within your boundary of something you can do. So in the short term, you can look around for shops, no problem.
Yeah.
But in the medium to long term, I honestly think you should focus about developing your skills, with computers, typing computers, and doing receptionist work. You can do that. You can do that.
Oh yeah, that's what they said to me as well. But where I haven't got Word at home, I can't muck about and
You need to get
do
it.
a lot. Yeah, I know. That's why Open Office is a same version. It's just a little bit different, but it's free. So I'm doing that this
spend
weekend.
as much time as possible while you're looking for work doing that.
Yeah.
Really, you should do that.
Because I couldn't put my CV. I can't do any of my CV work at home because I haven't got words and that to send off my CV.
Yeah.
Because it's a corrupt files with my USB.
You need to work around the idea of you somehow getting hold of what you need to improve your ICT, information communication technology, ICT, using the computers yeah, using internet, okay?
Yeah.
Because you could do any job like that.
Yeah.
Tanya, really, you could. There's no excuse why you shouldn't do it. And like I said to you, it's by now it's law to employ people,
Which is what it is.
to give them a chance.
Yeah.
It's law.
Yeah.
If they don't employ you because of that, you could take them to court. It's law. But you need to give yourself the chance of what?
Yeah, but then they go round it and say, oh, it wasn't because of the disability, it was because of lack of work. But
right.
then when you've done all, as you're
If
saying,
you've prepared
if you've done all
yourself,
of that,
you've prepared yourself, you will get the opportunity.
yeah,
Right?
yes,
That's your medium to long term should be doing a professional job, and you could be earning good money from that. You could be earning £20,000 and more. You know, imagine how that would affect your life.
yeah. Do I get to keep your bit of paper
You
as
could
well?
keep my bit as well. Even though I don't think
Sign
you can understand it, but
I will, don't worry.
you know what I mean. So you know, it's just we are talking here today.
Yeah.
Not about just now. We're talking about the long term. You know, it's an opportunity for you to evaluate a number of things in your life, right? The next 10, 15, 20 years of your work, of your life, what do you want to be doing? Would you want to be somebody who's just totally hopeless and like, oh, I can't do nothing for myself? Well,
no.
it's an option if you want to. I wouldn't take
We'll
it.
be out there.
I wouldn't take that option because it will have a bad effect on everything else in your life.
Yeah.
Whereas if you give yourself a chance of, you know what, I don't care. This is my challenge. Look, I believe in God, and I can tell you something. God does not burden people more than they can cope. Everybody has difficulty, and why do we have difficulties? Because God knows we can deal with it. He knows we can do it. It's our test to overcome that.
Yeah.
It's not the fact that we've got a burden. No, it's about dealing with that and overcoming it, and then you feel triumphant. That's what. If everything's nice and easy, you don't even feel what you don't even know what you've got.
No. Some bits of life is a challenge, isn't it?
It's a challenge, and the excitement bit is overcoming that.
Yeah.
Overcoming it. That's the exciting bit.
So just change that and take that bit out.
With regard to the CV, that's what it is. That's what you need to do.
Right.
With regard to how of you doing the searches now, immediately for shops and all that, we've already discussed this. How you go about doing the research now, because what it is, if you get yourself a volunteering opportunity with shops and all that, while you're doing this will go on your CV in the future. So your CV in the future will not be blank. So in let's say in a few months' time, in a year, when you are applying for better jobs, especially to do with telephone and computers and all that, and now you've got a bit of a skills.
Yeah, I'm going to have a lot more.
You'll have something else on your CV.
Yeah.
So when you turn up for those opportunities, you'll be like, well, yeah, I've worked in, I've been preparing myself to come back to the work market, and I've been doing charity shop. I've been working for shops, not necessarily charity shops, and I've gained these skills, but I've also gained other skills outside the shops. I've been doing my own learning, YouTubing, and so on. So it's like you become a better, let's say, baggage altogether. So it's more about thinking. Like, for example, why do I do this job now? Do you know why I do it? Even though I've got other job, because I like this sort of thing. So me coming here and you're
helping someone.
I'm helping people.
Yeah.
Yes, that's great, absolutely great. But in terms of my career, why I'm doing this, I've been doing this for a year now, is because I want to go into this sort of field. So if me coming here and doing this, we're both learning.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's because I'm thinking about the longer term. It's not just now. I'm thinking about the longer term. Do you understand? And that's how people normally deal with things. They have a short-term plan, but this short-term plan will be the foundation for their longer term.
Yeah.
What they want to achieve in the longer term. This is the foundation. You need to have the foundation. The building blocks for the whatever else you want to do in the future.
We'll get there.
You will.
I will.
As many people as I've met, I've not actually met somebody as full of life as you. Actually, It's been a pleasure really meeting you, and
Thank you.